I was coming out of college and I got into the workforce, and then I had to change my profession and I started working on power lines. And I remember at the time I was doing everything right, obeying the commandments, go to church, pay your tithing, all the good things. And I thought I should have the Lord's protection as I work on the power lines. And one morning I went to work. It was 9 degrees and that's pretty cold. I was in Colorado in a small farming town, and the power line we were working on, they jacked up the voltage a little bit to 14,400. And that's like double what's normally here because of line loss, because they're out in the farm field and they don't want to lose too much power. And I remember hooking up a transformer, throwing away a scrap piece of wire, and I had done all the safety precautions of putting cover on the wire, and I turned and I looked down and I thought, there's my boss down there. I better not throw this wire on his head, And then I turned around to throw it behind me, and somehow that wire got caught in the cable TV, and then it sprung up into the power line. 14,400 volts went through my hands, burned my hands. My uncles came, gave me a priesthood blessing, and they were hoping that my hands would be saved, and unfortunately they weren't, so I had to be amputated. And I remember, the question always comes up, why me? Why me? Joseph might have been wondering the same thing. And I think also what came to my mind was a scripture. It's in 1 Corinthians 10:13. And it says, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And I remember that scripture always gave me hope that God, He's omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. He knows the future, the present, and the past, and He knows how all these puzzle pieces fit together for all of His children. And so with that little bit of faith, I just kept walking forward.